All right, MP, win this game, move on to the second round. What's going through your mind right now?
Oh, yeah, that we got to finish the job. You let a team like this stick around, they start thinking they got a chance. And we can't let that happen. It ends tonight.
Any special prep when it comes to potential series clinching game?
Yeah, you got to treat it like any other game. That's why I'm at maximum intensity all year round. That's because there is no regular season or playoffs for me. Every time I go out there, I'm looking to do something historic. Tonight's no different.
Job defensively.
Pass to Zubac. Outside, Jones. Offline with his three. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you love to see the intensity from MP. Doesn't let the physical defense impede him in any way.
Well, it does look like MP and the crew are going to move on. And the reporter who said MP would choke in the playoffs is sure eating those words right now.
And you can tell that MP played with a little bit of an extra edge to his game. I'll tell you, the other bench is wishing that reporter never opened their mouth to fire up MP before this series.
And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards into the lane and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Clippers trail by 4. It's Harden with the drive. That shot is off. Nice defense from McDaniel.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Driving in, and Harden with the step.
My goodness, I didn't think they could top that last dunk, but it only took them a couple seconds.
Not much defense, Greg, on those last few possessions, but does anyone mind?
Not at all.
And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Gobert's got 6 points.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
Pass to Leonard. Screen by Zubac. And it's Leonard missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
McDaniels kicks to MP. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by the Clippers.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Beal. And Harden now, top of the key. Gobert with the block.
Learn the lesson quickly, folks. Do not test Rudy Gobert.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Clippers trail by 6. Here's Harden. Good defense by MP.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the bucket simply will not go down.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
So it's the Timberwolves now. MP finds Randall. 6 to shoot. Over Jones. Randall with the bucket.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Here's Harden. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, that has got to be so frustrating for the defense. James Harden just excels at converting through contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Back to MP. Hits it from 3-point range.
Timberwolves were unreal, making his teammates very happy. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff, Allie. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Showing off his inside game, Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Pass to Shannon. Now, MP. McDaniels gets a wide-open look. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Clippers trail by 19. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. That's his second foul of the first quarter.
Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the inside. Highland's shot is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
Boy, Highland working hard for that high percentage shot. That's nicely done.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Harden in the backcourt with Dunn to his side. In the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. And it's Bogdanovic in at the 3 spot.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
MP passes to Highland. Buries the long-range jumper. Highland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Bogdanovic wide open. Can't cash in from the high post. Timberwolves leading by 23. Down low. Here's Randall, and again it's Minnesota.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
The 3 from Harden. It's hauled in by Edwards.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Here's MP. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. Brown, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Leonard comes in for Bogdanovic.
And they're really...
Leonard has proven to be a reliable facilitator.
Edwards kicks to Owens. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists tonight.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
Harden finds Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Boy, when you talk about James Harden, this is a guy who's led the league in assists. He is such an exceptional passer.
To the left wing. Harden against MP. Randall outside. Pass to Owens. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Highland misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Kicks it out to Leonard, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And Dillingham subbed in for Highland. Gobert, good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
You love the touch from Rudy Gobert. He's put a ton of work into his offensive game.
Dunn passes to Jones. Can he keep it going? Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Owens, and Owens throws it down.
Yeah, fundamental basketball here. Passes on time and on target.
With the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Beal. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Owens throws it down.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. Dunn looking over the floor. Leonard against Edwards. Jones with the screen on MP. Just 5 to shoot. Dunn passes to Jones. He doesn't hit that one. Reed with the defensive effort. Dunn against MP. Fires at the elbow. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Julius Randle getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The Clippers shooting around 41% on the night. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The big men on the floor for him, Randle and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's MP in at the point. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside Leonard, and it's Beal in the corner. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Leonard. Nice defense from McDaniel. Minnesota's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And MP throws it down.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. Outside Leonard. Jones the pass to Leonard. Zubats with the screen for Leonard. Wants to get it to Zubats, and does. The three from Harden, good on the three-point shot. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
Well, the pre-shot preparation of James Harden is exceptional. He knows in this instance that as soon as the ball touches his hands, he's got to be ready to fire.
Now here's Edwards. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. 5 points in the game.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
And stolen by Owens. All alone. And MP throws it down.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
And stolen by MP. To the paint, here's Randle, and Randle throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
That free throw good from Randle.
Julius Randle has been a consistent producer in this league for a long time. This guy, an absolute matchup nightmare.
Now here's Harden. He's got 12. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Reed with it. Zubats defending. Randle dishes to MP. Out to the right wing. Reed kicks to MP. Pass to Shannon. Shot clock at 5. And again, another assist.
And this is the best someone could run an offense. Pinpoint passing, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, good things happen.
And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in a game. It has been a masterful performance. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Owens passes to DiVincenzo. Another possession, another assist.
And would you believe he set a new franchise record for assists in a postseason game?
On one hand, it's astounding. On the other hand, well, we saw this coming almost from the opening tip.
And MP with an absolute chip of a game here. He knows how much this game means, and he's absolutely carved up the defense with his passing.
Okay, James Harden showing you I've still got the vertical in my bag of tricks.
It's tipped, stolen by Zubac. Outside Leonard. Here's Harden on the wing. On the wing, Jones. And here's Leonard. 17 points in the game. 5 to shoot. Jones sets the pick for Beal. Knocks it loose.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
DiVincenzo kicks to Owens. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Reed against Zubac. Timberwolves passing it around. Randall a screen on Leonard. MP finds Reed. That shot no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Back to MP. Up top, Randall, defended by Jones. The three for DiVincenzo. Sinks the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got... And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Kicks it out to MP. Good on the triple. MP's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Boy, that's his second three. First of this half, though.
Pass to Zubac. Now, here is Harden. Tries the spin move. Converts after the nice spin. Harden's got 18 points in the game.
Well, this is where James Harden's three-level scoring comes into play. You want to take away the rim and the three, no problem. He goes right to...
James Harden, third personal foul. Second team foul.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. John Collins comes in for Jones. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Beal. And it's done in for James Harden. Minnesota also with the sub. Miller's checked in for Randall. MP kicks to Miller. Clock at 4. And it's off from three-point range. And Los Angeles guys shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Daniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for...
MP over here. Over here, MP. Wait for my hand. I got a lot of them. You can see it.
Miss Conway, why don't you ask me something?
All right. You advanced to the second round, but you didn't find the same success personally in round 1 that you did in the regular season. Now, how do you explain the dip in your performance?
We won, and that's all that matters. I could have made sure I hit my regular season average, but that's not what I'm about. You call it a dip in performance, but I call it playing the game the right way.
I respect that. Thanks. MP.
MP. Right here. I ask questions the right way.